Okay.
Let me check my phone real quick and make sure we're streaming for our tribe over in Facebook and
I don't have my phone with me.
YouTube. Oh, we are live.
Oh,
I
hey.
think.
Oh,
Well, look at that. It worked.
my mama, good job,
And
Corey.
Emily Burke already joined us. So,
Emily?
yeah.
Well,
Hey, Emily, how you doing?
hey.
Just going to share to the group here. Okay, we are posted. We are live.
Hello.
Emily says howdy.
Well,
Hope you're staying safe up there in Nashville.
my goodness. Oh.
So,
Ouch.
you all right?
I'm getting stiff.
Okay, well, we won't be on too
It's all-
long. We'll just cover the
Yeah.
basics.
We're good.
Yeah, usually I'm finding out about an hour or two is a good threshold for you, I think.
Yeah. Anymore. Gosh.
Yeah. I should have stuck some more pillows back there behind you. Get comfortable.
Oh.
Be like a little baby in a crib or something, you know? Get a little rattle above you and stuff.
Yeah, little mooses.
Yeah, a little moose around you. So,
And a little rattle in my hand.
okay, so we should be live on YouTube,
Hello, everyone.
Vaughn, and Facebook now. So,
Well.
for those of you guys that were tuning in on Vaughn, we just watched A Bolt from the Blue.
A bolt from the blue.
And for those of you guys that couldn't watch it, I hope you were able to pop in your DVDs and check it out before we aired. And if not, that's the beauty of this streaming is you can always go back and watch it and then come back here.
Yes.
And get a context. So Dave, what was it like seeing yourself for the first time in 30 years since this was the first time you'd ever seen the episode?
I could see where I weighed 250 pounds. My goodness. Yeah. I sure filled out that apron pretty good.
I wish you still had that apron too.
Yeah.
I found so far the only thing I could find on it was a little beer coaster of the Alaskan Ale with that same design.
Wow.
But, yeah, not the same.
Uh-huh. A beer coaster, huh?
Yeah. So this is the first time you've seen the episode.
That's the first time I've seen that episode.
But you read all the scripts. You know most of the episodes.
Gosh, it's I don't remember this one.
That's crazy.
I don't remember playing cards. I saw that, but jeez.
Did it ring any bells or is it still
No.
unfamiliar?
It's unfamiliar.
Playing cards with everybody?
Yeah, especially with Janine.
Wow.
Janine and Peg.
Yeah.
I just I did that was a little sarcastic.
Yeah, you were being kind of rude, man.
Yeah, that must have been what the script said.
What'd you say? You can finally walk around with your ear flaps up or something?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And who cares?
Matt's on. Morlock, what's up, buddy?
Hey.
Ann Myers from Minneapolis.
My, hello. Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, and this is the first time he's ever watched. So
There's a whole bunch of them I haven't watched.
Yeah. So, we're gonna get to him eventually.
Yeah, we
and
will.
We're gonna watch them all and talk about them here. You did mention that scene where Ranger Burns was over there talking to you.
Yeah, he walked up to the counter, and I had some lines there. I'm sure I did, and they must have cut it out.
Didn't they tell you guys to just improv?
They did. Yeah. After we did there was a short little line that I had, a couple of little reaction lines. Then Jim Charles just ad libbed something. Then we did, and they really liked what we come up with. And then
they cut it.
Then they cut it. Yeah. What if it's in a deleted section somewhere?
I'll tell you what, that'd be awesome.
It actually is pretty cool what we came up with.
Yeah, one thing I could certainly get their point of view because there's so much going on in that episode.
Yeah.
I really love, people kind of give season 5 a bad rap and group it in with season 6, but season 5 is probably one of my favorite seasons, though I'm biased. Whenever I was 15 years old, that's when I started watching it, was season 5 on Monday night when it aired.
I like season 5 myself, too.
Yeah, I mean that's really when you started getting your up and comings. I mean that's when you got your single billing,
right.
Your names on the end, just like you see up on the screen there, co-starring William White.
Yeah, that can go away right now, please.
Oh, what? You shy?
I'm shy.
Or are you being modest?
I'm being modest.
Okay. Well, I'll take it off if you want.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
I got my glasses off right now, so everything's a blur.
Oh, gotcha. I tell you what, I kind of love seeing it myself.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
It's like,
There's my autograph today.
Everyone loves William J. White there. Yeah. And what'd you say the J stands for?
Just another nice guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why they abbreviated it.
That's right.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
What's crazy is one thing I realized until just this episode that I'm sure all of our Northern Exposure friends out there have seen it. I'm sure I'm way late to this party. But when Marilyn told that story about the warrior, you remember about being lucky and unlucky, and it was kind of anecdotal for fear.
Yeah.
It didn't dawn on me until just now we were watching it. When they were watching the fireworks.
You saw that? You caught that too. So did I.
Yeah, because Ruth Ann's, if that catches a spark, and rightfully so, because Ruth Ann, as we all know, is the head of the fire department.
Right.
So she had every right to be concerned.
Yeah, she's right there with it.
But as she's sitting there worrying and in fear, she's like, one spark could catch this whole thing on fire, and just said maybe.
Yeah.
Just like the warrior in that story. So
yeah, I caught that too. It was so subtle, wasn't it?
I know, right? Wasn't that great?
That's Jeff Melvin's writing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So I saw Mitchell Burgess was on there, and I've met him, and his wife was also a writer there.
Yeah.
Robin Green.
Robin Green.
Yeah.
I was at their mansion.
Were you?
Yeah, just after the Emmys.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
I guess my invite got lost in the mail. Maggie!
Yeah.
How dare you, Maggie?
Yeah, it's still in that bag. I got mine.
But yeah, I just saw that and it was like,
mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know why it took me so long. I guess I'm a little slow, but
hey.
Ray Gore, hello. Dave and Corey from Idaho Wilderness. Sarah Gable, what's up, all you guys?
My goodness.
Thanks for hanging out. We're just talking about A Bolt from the Blue. So much going on in that episode.
Any questions?
Yeah, feel free to ask questions if you guys have any questions. I'll try to address them. Right now, I'm reading the comments from the Thule Lives page. Usually, I read from the KBHR South group, but people tend, since Thule Lives is the only place I can really go live while streaming at YouTube.
Right.
People tend to stay there and ask questions, which is totally cool. But
the President's Day thing they're celebrating. That's President's Day is February 22nd. That's Washington's birthday. Lincoln's birthday is February 16th. My birthday is February 20th.
Oh, wow. We need to have Dave Day.
Yeah,
Bill Day.
Bill Day.
Were you at that firework display thing? Were you present?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because I don't remember the fireworks being there. It was at night, too.
And I was thinking, while these scenes are being cut, after you get done doing your scene, how many people are usually in the room when it's just two people talking? And what do you do whenever your scene is done? Do you go get some grub at the catering table? Do you just sit around in your chair, wait for the next call?
Wait for the next call. Usually you're done for the day. And then just kind of dismiss you.
Really?
You're wrapped for the day.
Wow. While everyone else has to stay and finish?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's cool. That's like getting to go home from school early,
right?
That
happens with all the actors, Then once they're done, they can get wrapped for the day.
Is it typical for them to just go home and about their business, or do they stick around and kind of watch the...
Oh, it depends. It kind of depends on how free they are.
Okay.
I hung around.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Because you got buddies that are extras.
Right.
And stuff, Lynn and all them.
And Kermit and the rest of them. I forgot the names right now.
Clark.
Yeah.
The Cowboys from Hell. The
extras.
The extras from Hell.
Yeah. All of the people.
Yeah. So there was really no ritual like, hey, shooting's done, let's go have some drinks at the Brick.
afterward, there's some young people got together after work and did some extracurricular activities.
Uh-huh. I didn't know if there was like a average kind of ritual thing.
Nah, not really.
Just kind of.
Yeah, some people went to different groups.
Gotcha.
Yeah, a lot of women kind of hung around with each other and stuff like that.
Understood.
Yeah, coffee meetings and.
Same as any old other job, right?
Same as any old other job.
Kelly Hopkinson Browning, Emily says.
Browning, Minnesota, Montana?
I don't know what she's referencing. I feel out of the loop there. Ray, so you actually have the real K-Bear set there? Yes, it's a third of it.
Yes, it is.
It's what wouldn't fit whenever they moved it to the new location. So this window you see behind me with the shirt on it is the same window that Chris in the Morning sat in front of, and all the tapes and the walls and everything is all original K-Bear stuff.
Yes, it is.
So all the records, even Kurt was so cool to. I said, "Hey man, would you want to sell me that other stuff that wouldn't fit?" And he said, "If you make it down to Moose Fest next year, I'll give it to you."
Wow.
And I said, "I'm there." I said, "Can I come early?"
Okay, come early.
Let me find my keys.
Right on.
But yeah, Kurt, man, such a nice dude.
Yeah, he is.
I love that guy.
He's a wonderful man. Wonderful
And
man.
he does right by the fans.
Yeah, he does. He really does.
He's the one that puts on the Moose Fest. He owns K-Bear. I mean, his heart is right there.
Yeah.
It's as pure as Sicily can get right there.
It is. 100%.
The fireworks scene was the first time that Darren Burroughs' wife was on screen. Okay, Melinda. Really? Wow.
Oh, I didn't see her.
I didn't see her either. I'm going to have to go and look at that again.
This is the 5th season?
Yes. Episode 12 or 14, something like that.
Oh, wow. Halfway through the 5th season.
Yeah. Aired January 24th.
January 24th?
1994. Yeah.
Wow.
Season 5, episode 14. So if you guys that might not have watched, can go and check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Ray's in the house. What's up, Ray?
Hey, Ray.
Yes, part of Corey's set is from the studio in Roslyn. It's don't break it down, man. I mean, it's K-Bear, man. It's part of K-Bear.
Yeah.
What's a studio?
Yeah, it's K-Bear.
But so, what is your initial reaction, stepping outside of the role of Dave, and just as a person that is seeing it for the first time? What's your initial reaction?
My initial reaction to the whole episode?
Yeah, the context and all that.
It was very interesting. My goodness, the beautiful writing. It sure flowed. Like, oh gosh, I don't know how to say it. Other than it was excellent.
I understand. I mean, it's an episode I like to go and revisit. Northern Exposure typical. There's so much stuff going on, and that's why I can see why your scenes get cut whenever.
Yeah.
They prioritize other scenes.
Right.
Because
it happened a lot.
There's so much stuff going on, and people don't realize. I forget quite often that Ed was struck by lightning, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I did too. I forgot about that.
It never comes up in conversation. It seems like big news. Like, you remember that time? You think it'd make the Sicily newspaper, but Maurice didn't even really care. It was nonchalant.
Yeah, it was nonchalant about it. Yeah.
Oh, we got struck by lightning? Okay, anyway, Fleischman.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But, and the social aspect, you're right about the beautiful writing. It's like Ranger Burns. Have we all known someone like that just was socially awkward, and you kind of take them under your wing,
yes,
and introduce them to your friends, and then they kind of turn your friends off and everything, just like Ranger Burns did,
Yeah.
It seems like we've all might have known someone like that. So
Jeff Melvin, the writer for it. My gosh, where did he get all that information from?
I know.
It was that Jeff Melvin. The studios I worked at in Seattle. He's been around to all of them.
Wow.
Yeah, the Brian Hutchison guy did all my studio work at. All those songs I did. They're good friends.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Seems like a tight-knit group then.
Yeah.
And that's with like every episode, though. I wonder quite often how these writers get these ideas, because it's just, you know, every episode you could watch Northern Exposure from any episode and not have to watch any of the episodes before to get a gist of what's going on.
Right.
To really appreciate it.
That's right.
And that's the beauty. I was thinking as I was watching, there isn't really one episode where there's a to be continued at the end.
Right.
You know, every episode is spectacular in its own right and its own merit. So,
my mom didn't get it.
Really?
Yes, because mom, she's quite older.
Uh-huh.
But she didn't get it because there's too many things going on.
Yeah, definitely. And in this case, it was the social life of Ranger Burns, Ed getting struck by lightning, and Adam
Arkins.
Adam and Maurice's firework debacle, you know. Which I believe whenever I was a teenager, it was this episode where Adam made me realize that the America's pursuit of happiness, it guarantees the pursuit of happiness. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
It doesn't guarantee happiness.
Doesn't guarantee happiness, does it? Yeah, that was interesting writing around that.
I mean, it's spot on.
Yeah, it is. I mean, my goodness.
And then you have the undertones of fear, you know, where Adam embeds this fear into Ed, and it literally depresses him.
He'd seen that.
And then by the end of the episode, after talking to Marilyn, with the story of the warrior and the horse,
and maybe
it cured him of Adam's fear mongering.
Yeah,
you know,
that was awesome.
And you know, that's one thing Northern Exposure is great about, is perspective.
Oh wow, well said. Well said.
All the characters are so different, but you get to see it through their eyes.
Now I get to see it through your eyes, because we have a really cool and interesting way, and way of understand the way you're understanding of what you're seeing, and explaining it to me, and I really appreciate that.
Oh well,
because I'm just a guy that's in front of the camera doing the stuff, you know.
Yeah, but that's a perspective we all like to hear about too, right?
Yeah.
You know, the other side of the curtain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't get to hear that all the time, except from you.
Yeah, well, we'll get to all the episodes eventually. So I'm interested to see if you become a fan of the show you were in instead of it, you know, just had been a job or whatever.
Yeah.
Either way, it's a huge life experience for you.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and I probably will become a fan.
Sarah. All right. Laurie Solch is on too. Sarah says Ranger Burns was a bell captain at one of my hotels, and we could order off the hotel menu, and we only paid $1.50 for it. And he always ordered pizza, never anything different. Interesting.
Now what now?
Ranger Burns
was
a bell captain at one of her hotels.
Really?
And we could order off the hotel menu, and we only paid $1.50 for it.
Oh.
And he always ordered pizza, never anything different. Can't blame him. I mean, pizza's pretty good.
Yep.
Oh, whoa. Breaking news, Matt Woodring just says fans of Moosefest Facebook page says Friday, July 23rd, 2021 to July 24th, 2021. So, we going?
What's that now?
Matt said the fans of Moosefest Facebook page says Friday, July 23rd, 2021 to July 24th, 2021.
Next year?
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, we're there.
Count us in.
For sure.
Oh, right on.
Thanks, Matt. That's
Thanks,
awesome.
Matt.
That made my day.
Yeah.
Do the wave.
All right. Thanks, Matt.
And that guy that played Ranger Burns, man, he just he played that so well.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, you feel so bad for him. You just want to go up and give him a hug.
He had that look too, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, just a sad look, and that's kind of, people complain about social media all the time, but that's really the greatness of social media and Facebook, is these introverts that are otherwise socially awkward can find each other, create their own groups,
Yeah.
Kind of like all of us. And they don't have to worry about being they're accepted, and
Right.
they don't have to worry about irking people or whatever. So
You can talk about engines or flowers or anything else you want.
exactly, flower. Exactly.
Uh-huh.
I can't even remember all the stuff he was talking about, but yeah, that was that lingers in your brain, right? That resonates.
Yeah, that one does.
Motors and flowers. I mean,
Yeah, Ruth Ann's flowers, and then Janine's engine, internal combustion engines.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then where fireworks come from.
Firework. Yeah, what dynasty it came from.
And then, yeah, it seems like we all know someone that is chock full of kind of useless knowledge like that. That they learn a lot. They learn a little of a lot, and it maintains. So they know a little bit about everything. Pretty handy people to have around, though.
Yes, that's true.
Introverts and extroverts alike. Yeah, Matt said he's not sure if it's official or unofficial.
Right on.
Hey, man. It's always official.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Because you're living it up while you're there anyway.
Hey.
If there's no bus tours or anything like that, it don't matter. You just take the foot, drive up the road and hit Ruth Ann's grave. Go dip your toes in Meninosh River, Always a good time. So, sorry we got on late. Like I said, I didn't want to make it sound like I was making excuses or anything, but I'd almost been up 24 hours and I wasn't sure I was going to be up come 7 o'clock. So,
yeah, Corey's been pretty busy.
Yeah, it's all right, though. Another thing I thought that struck me this time watching it is how Holling and Shelley considered friendship, because all Ranger Burns had to say is that Fleischman offered him drinks at the Brick.
Oh.
And they took that as a friendship enough to give him a room upstairs.
Right.
But on other episodes, Fleischman asked Holling if they were friends, and Holling was like, "Well, we're friendly, but we're more chums, chums or something." I don't know. I can't remember verbatim what he said, but
yeah, great.
That kind of took me back. Where Fleischman thinks everyone's his friend, and they're all like, "Well, you made
medical doctor first."
Yeah, you made it a point that you never wanted to be here, so
right.
We made sure not to get attached.
Mm-hmm.
But then here you go, just offering someone the drinks, and they get them a room upstairs. Just kind of
interesting.
To each their own, though.
Mm-hmm. Well said. I didn't think about that. Next year, huh?
Yeah. Official or unofficial. Let's go.
Okay.
I miss it. This will be the second year I haven't been since 2015, so I'm really jonesing. Pam and I were actually talking about going up there, and we still got to go and get all your stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll be up there.
Probably next few weeks or next couple months.
That'd be nice. I mean, I'd really like to go when there's snow.
Oh, okay.
Wow. As many times as we've been up to Sicily, I don't feel like I've truly, genuinely experienced it until there's mounds of snow everywhere.
All right. Yeah. I doubt I can get out and trudge around in that snow anymore, but
that's all right. Hey, we can just drive around. It's all good with me.
Hey.
You get on a snowmobile or something.
Yeah. Remember we had walked back there where the cliffs were
Ruth Ann's?
No, where Chris had his Harley over there.
Oh, yeah.
Those cliffs there, that's quite a walk.
It is.
And in the snow waist deep.
Oh, my God.
Did it one year.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh, that was a trudge and a half.
Yeah, that suicide leap or whatever.
Yeah.
They called it.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris pushed his motorcycle off. I know Dan Dusick, right? He found all those locations, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's amazing how, he just wandered out and found all these amazing spots that were iconic to this show.
I think they got some help from some, the town folk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But he did a great job.
Oh, he did. Dan Dusick, man, the locations manager.
Yeah.
He lives right around here.
I know. We need to go visit him after this virus thing passes. Mm-hmm. He lives up in Denison, I believe, which is just a couple hours north.
Right north.
Right before you hit Oklahoma. Yeah.
Wow, we passed it by that way when we went. When we went to Oklahoma?
No.
Oh.
No. Texas is huge. You can
Yes,
drive
it
3
is.
hours that way.
Yeah.
And then 2 hours up, and you're still
Still
not
in-
in Oklahoma yet.
Yeah, he's still in Texas. I remember driving for 2 days and I was still in Texas.
Oh.
Then I hitchhiked through it. Texas, that is. That was pretty cool.
I think so. I always like to go back and revisit it. And even though I still forget that Ed was struck by lightning. That's just,
Yeah.
no one talks about it.
What was the one episode he had his hands in the dirt?
Oh, when Leonard was teaching him to be
Yeah.
a shaman.
Very good.
Yeah. Had to keep his hand in the dirt for like 2 days.
Yeah.
And then he had like seeds or something in his hand. I can't remember exactly.
I
have
can't
to go back
remember
and
now.
watch it. Big correction. Sarah says, I was trying to say I had a bell captain that was exactly like the character Ranger Burns. I'm sorry, I have to audit my text. No, it's okay. I mean,
No.
crazier things have happened. I wasn't going to question it.
Yeah.
But I got the gist either way.
Yes, he did.
Some introverts are like that. And I think we could all be introverts at some point or another in time, you know?
I know I have been.
Yeah, especially since April, right?
Yeah.
Dan was in an episode or two as an extra. Did you know that?
Who?
Dan Dusick was in an episode or two as an extra.
Was he?
That's what Ray says, but I don't see why not. If they got him there, why not use him as an extra?
Hey.
Yes, it was Leonard's test to see if his dreams were indicating that he had been called to be a shaman. That is correct.
Okay.
But, yeah, Bolt from the Blue. Season 5. So many great episodes on there.
I did like season 5.
Launa, I mean, that's really when you started taking off. Like, if they had kept you for the rest of season 5 and season 6, then, I mean, who knows what that would have done with your career, you know, because they were giving you more,
more lines.
screen time, more lines,
Yeah.
you know.
And sure paid the price for it.
Yeah, yeah. And I know you've done other movies like Mad Love with Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
And that sucks, man, that they cut your scenes out. You
Yeah,
should at least hit them up and be like, y'all have my scenes, you know?
Yeah.
But either way, that was still cool. You got to hang out with Drew Barrymore.
Oh, boy. That was a lot of fun. And Chris O'Donnell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then the cameraman, David, was the same cameraman on Northern Exposure.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was all. Northern Exposure was it back
Yeah.
in the 90s, man.
Back in the 90s.
Early, mid-90s.
And worked with Jeff Bridges
That's right.
on American Heart.
Wow.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. And that was probably just from the few speaking lines and screen time you got from
Yeah.
that latter season,
Right.
because they're putting you out there. They're putting your name at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Just like you see here, co-star William, just another nice guy, White, aka Dave the Cook.
Yeah. AKA. Otherwise known as.
Yeah. So we're gonna call it quits here in a minute, because Bill's getting a little sore over there after hanging out in the same spot.
I don't last much longer, folks.
Yeah.
This whole body is. I'm tired. I'm just tired. This body's seen it.
So hard for me to choose a favorite. Season 6 was always my least favorite until you all helped my perspective. Awesome. Yeah, believe me, season 6 is my least favorite too. But there's still some great, important episodes in there.
Is there?
Yeah. I mean, when Fleischman goes, you haven't seen him.
No.
And you weren't on the show by that time.
No.
They had Eugene.
Yeah. So I hear.
Yeah, they had Eugene, and Eugene had some good speaking roles. So he stole your speaking roles, man.
Yeah, that's what it was. Oh well.
Hey, man, no, nothing against Eugene, because he had his place there too. But
Yeah.
we were all missing Dave the Cook for sure, man.
I gathered that, and I remember a few years back there's a vote on it, and yeah, I was told by several people about that.
Oh yeah, we did a poll, right?
Yeah.
On the KBHR South group. Those of you guys watching that aren't part of the KBHR South group, man, join up.
That went even way back there in the Yahoo days.
Oh yeah. Oh, way back before social media and all that, even, huh?
Yeah.
Right on. They know what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And season 5, that's with the fish story. That was the second episode I ever saw, because that Luna Volta, I can never remember the name, where Maggie and Fleischman get stuck in the cabin playing Monopoly with Ed that just happens to show up. That was the first episode I ever seen live, as it aired on TV.
Okay.
So it got me to watch the second one. Fish Story came out, and by that, I mean, with that happening, with Goonie, the fish, I mean, that just blew my mind. So I was hooked then.
Well, good.
Oh, I see you sitting over there on the main street in front of the brick right now.
Hey. Oh, hey.
Just chilling out.
On the street, huh?
Uh-huh. Still good, but season 6 is no one's favorite, but Joel's transformation was nice. Exactly. That was the icing on the cake, was for me anyway. Joel's trip to Mananosh, growing out a beard, becoming a nature boy.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. His attitude was smoothing out.
Absolutely.
The character was, accepted.
Yeah, for once he was actually acting like he was enjoying being there. Like,
yeah.
Alaska was growing on him, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, you want to do this again sometime, Bill?
Real soon.
Real soon?
Yes.
Okay. Should we start from the beginning, or just let the fans pick which episode they want to see?
Let's let the fans pick it.
Okay, I think that's a good idea too.
Yeah.
So, something to think about, you guys, is if you want to chime in and pick an episode you want to watch with Bill for the first time ever, then
love to do it.
Let us know. If we have multiple episodes, and we'll do a poll or something and pick an order. And
yeah,
we still want to do movie nights. You know, last movie we watched was Last of the Mohicans, and I know Bill hasn't seen Braveheart, and I told him I've been wanting to show him Braveheart, so we might do a Sicily Theater style viewing of Braveheart.
That'd be pretty cool.
If you guys are down with that.
I just watched a Mel Gibson movie today.
Oh yeah? What was it?
Oh gosh. I can't think of it right now.
Ray says let's start from the pilot and do them all.
Right.
That's
from the
probably
pilot.
what we should do anyway. One thing I wanted to do this year that we haven't really done, that I wanted to do, was air episodes on Monday again in the original time.
Right on.
But here's the deal. The calendar this year is exactly the same as 1992.
Oh, wow.
So if we watch the episodes on Monday night in the original air date,
wow,
we can watch the same episodes that aired at the exact same time
at 10 o'clock.
Back in 1992, like 28 years ago.
Wow.
Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
No, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, so maybe we'll try that next week. I'll see what episode's up next week, and we'll do that. So I want to thank everyone at Vaughn for tuning in.
Thank you.
Everyone at YouTube for tuning in.
Thank you.
Everyone on Solely Lives for tuning in.
Thank you.
And all of our tribe members at KBHR South.
And all the newbies. Thanks.
Yeah, all the newbies, all the new members that have joined.
Welcome.
Yes. I remember there was a time where I thought Pam and I were the only fans. Like, we couldn't talk. You talk about introverted. We were like Ranger Burns, man. Like, we couldn't. There's no one to talk to.
Wow.
Yeah, we talk to each other.
Really?
Say the same thing. Yeah. We didn't know. I remember getting excited one time in Fort Worth, Texas. I saw a bumper sticker, a Northern Exposure bumper sticker.
Really?
I was like, wow, they do exist. There are others out there.
Right on.
This was way before social media and all that stuff.
Right.
Even MySpace. So.
Hey, I'd get excited too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really ecstatic to be part of this group.
So am
with
I.
all these awesome people.
Yes, so am I. I really am.
That love the show as much as we do. So.
I do appreciate everybody.
Yeah. So, well, thank you guys again for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Which, like I always say, will hopefully be more sooner than later. So.
Okay.
It's always within the week. Hit again going live. So.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah. Thank you guys, and have a good evening.
Stay safe.
Absolutely.